All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Once again, it's going to be a quick hit, Lord willing, to be edifying. So without further ado, this is the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 59, verse 2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear. All right, saying what's an iniquity, man? All right, and an iniquity is sin, man. And what is sin? So let's get it. 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. All right, so there we have it. Sin is the transgression of the law. All right. So going back to Isaiah 59:2. But your iniquities have separated you between you and your God. All right. So iniquity is sin. So your sins have separated you. It says, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear. So the Lord is basically saying, get the fuck out of my face, excuse my language, but hey, I don't even want to look at you niggas, man. You disgust me, all right? You see? Because why, man? You're going off, man, all right? Totally contrary to what, man? The Bible. That's why it says in the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1, it says, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. So that's a cut to you, you wacky, tacky Christians, man, who say that the law's done away with. It says, all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. You see? All right? And so this book, okay, what book? This is the book of the commandments of the Most High. What book is that? The Bible. And what is in it is the law that endureth forever. You see? That's why the Lord said he didn't come to do away with the law. He came to fulfill. You see? To fulfill the law. You see? All right, so this book is the book of the commandments of the law that endure forever. And all they that keep it shall come to life. You see? All right, because when you come back, you know, to you know, the law, statutes, commandments of the Bible, you live. But anything outside of that, all right, that's why it says, but such as leave it shall die. Which brings us to the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 16. It says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. And that's what you see today, man. All right? A bunch of dead men walking, all right? Spiritually dead. Going back to Revelation 11 and 8, all right? Those dead bodies, man. You see? A lot of our people are not knowing who they are according to the Bible, or understanding why that they are in the condition that they are in to this day. You see? Because it's telling you right here in Proverbs chapter 21, verse 16, Salaki, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. You see? Just a dead man walking. All right? Why is that, man? Because hey, they have forsaken the way, man. Okay? They have totally contrary, you see, to the book of the commandments. You know, a law that endure forever, man. You see, a law that which is which brings forth, you see, our wisdom in the sight of these other nations, man. All right. This is Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 4. Salakia. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5, it says, "But I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people." All right, so this law is what pretty much governs us. All right, what keeps us set apart, man. All right, outside of this world, man. All right, these other heathens, that nations that pretty much took crafty counsel to keep us from being a nation, to keep us dumb, deaf, and blind, to keep us, you see, at the bottom, to keep us in sin and going off, man. All right. This is the book of Second Ezra. Second Ezra. Verse 20. "For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them." All right, and that's what you see to this day, man. All right, you got your Trayvon Martins, you see, and even your Carmelo Anthony. All right, you see, he's pretty much, you know what they say, a dead man walking, man. You see, because they just gave this kid 35 years, man. All right, and they're pretty much saying if he was to be set free, they were pretty much going to put that man to deletion, to purum, and in the head, man. So it says, "For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them. For the Most High have given a straight commandment to such as came, that they should do to live." See? "For Yahweh have given a straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment." All right? So the Lord is sending his prophets, rising up early, telling you to do not the abominable thing that he hates. All right, the Lord is basically telling you, man, what Jeremiah 10, learn not the way of the heathen.